everybody. Today I'm going to be reading you a book called In My Heart, which was written by Jo Witek and illustrated by Christine Rousey. I'm reading you this book today because it talks about different feelings that we feel, and it relates to Are You OK Day today. So we'll have a chat about that after the book. Let's get started. In My Heart. My heart is full of feelings. Big feelings and small feelings, loud feelings and quiet feelings, quick feelings and slow feelings. My heart is like a house with all these feelings living inside. Sometimes my heart feels like a big yellow star, shiny and bright. I smile from ear to ear and twirl around so fast I feel as if I could take off into the sky. This is when my heart is happy. Other times my heart feels strong. I stand up tall as if I can touch the clouds. New people and places don't frighten me. I can do it. Watch me go. This is when my heart is brave. When I get really angry, my heart feels as if it's going to explode. Don't come near me. My heart is yelling, hot and loud. This is when my heart is mad. But other times, my heart is cool. I bob along gently like a balloon on a string. My heart feels lazy and slow, as quiet as snowfall. This is when my heart is calm. On harder days, mean words hurt my feelings, and my heart feels hurt too. It's fragile and delicate, but it can be healed with extra kisses. This is when my heart is broken. Oh dear. Some days my heart feels as heavy as an elephant. There's a dark cloud over my head and tears fall like rain. This is when my heart is sad. But my heart doesn't stay sad. Like springtime after winter, the sun comes out again. My heart grows tall like a plant reaching toward the sky. This is when my heart is hopeful. Eek! When I see something scary, my heart beats fast. I feel cold, as if a chilly breeze has crawled up my neck, and I run away as fast as I can. This is when my heart is afraid. When it's time for a bit of fun, my heart feels full of giggles and wiggles. Abracadabra! I hop around like a bouncy bunny. This is when my heart is silly. Sometimes I hide my heart away where no one can see, like my own small treasure. I don't want anyone to look at me. Safe on my swing, I can watch the world from up above. This is when my heart is shy. My heart can feel so many feelings, and yours can too. Today, my heart is proud. How does your heart feel? That is a good question. How does your heart feel today, boys and girls? So as I said, the reason that I read that story was because it was about emotions and how we feel. And today is Are You OK Day. I know that you have some activities to do for Are You OK Day, so I thought I would do something related to that. So Are You Okay Day, what it is it encourages people to step in and ask somebody if they're doing okay. Maybe they've noticed their behavior change a little bit, acting a bit differently than they normally do, and it gives you steps on how to ask and what to say when you're asking these people. Now, you're going to hear a lot about that today, so I thought that I would flip that on its head a little bit, and instead we will talk about if you were the person being asked, are you okay? We need some advice for that as well. So, would you know what to tell them? Do you think you could tell them if you were feeling uncomfortable, painful emotions like sadness or worry, anxieties, fear, all of these things? Obviously, if you're not, you're feeling happy, you just say, yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. But how do we respond if we're not feeling so good? Some people find it difficult to tell people how they're feeling because they think that they have to be strong. And for some reason, being strong means that you don't tell people that you're not coping, that you're struggling. And if you do, it means that you're weak. That's not true. With all this talk of strength and weakness, I want to talk about courage. What does that word mean? What do you think it means? Was the first thing that came to your mind someone running into a burning building to save somebody else? Or a policeman chasing after a criminal, or someone bungee jumping? Was it kind of any of those things? Yes, they take courage. I don't think I would like to do any of those things, and maybe you wouldn't either. I think I would need a lot of bravery to do those things. But they all relate to these big things that we're doing physically with our body. I want to give you a different definition of courage today that you might not have heard before. So this quote I heard some years ago now, and it's by a lady called Brené Brown, and she researches courage and shame and all, these things, and gives talks about them and writes books as well. But what she said was, the original definition of courage was to tell the story of who you are with your whole heart. That's a bit different, isn't it? No running into burning buildings, no jumping off mountains. It's a very different definition. It says that we don't have to do anything physically dangerous to be courageous. It means that sitting down and having a conversation with somebody and telling them from your heart how you're feeling, especially if you're not feeling good, that is courageous. That shows strength. I know people who would say that telling somebody that they were struggling and asking for help was the most difficult thing that they've done in their entire life. Also, probably the best because it helped them get the help that they needed. But it is a very difficult thing to do. So if you were asked, are you okay? What would you say? Have a little think about that. You might say, yeah, I'm great, thank you, and be truthful. Maybe someone asks you that when you're not feeling okay. So here's a way that you could respond. You might simply say, no, I'm not really feeling okay at the moment. And you might tell them how you're feeling. So So describe the emotion. This can be really tricky because sometimes we don't really know. We just feel off, but we don't know what the emotion is. But if you can figure it out, you might say, I'm just feeling really tired and sad all the time. And they might suggest ways that they could help you or link you up to other people who could help you. Or you will feel scared and nervous by telling them these things, but you're also being very brave. One thing I also wanted to address is if the person who you're telling this to, if they don't react well or they think, oh, actually I don't know what to do, that's okay. It's hard for them too. My advice would be not to wait for the next person to ask you, are you okay? But to find somebody that you trust and to be really courageous and start a conversation with them about it. You might start your conversation by saying, I've been feeling really worried about everything lately. Or I've been feeling really sad, I've been feeling really scared. Try and name the emotion when you're talking with them. So, my question today is, why do you think talking to someone from your heart and telling them how you feel, how you truly feel, is courageous? It's a big question, but I know you guys can answer it, and I look forward to seeing it on Seesaw. I will respond to all your messages from this one and the previous video as well. But stay safe and let's all aim to be courageous. Bye.